Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I have the lovely Julie here with me.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
everyone. Hope you had a fabulous weekend.
Yeah, went too fast as it always does.
But at least we're starting it right with Pure Fiji, so
That's right.
it's
That's
good
right.
as
And
well.
actually, the beautiful weather we're having here in Queensland, I think it is the perfect day to be speaking about Pure Fiji and diving into it.
Absolutely.
Very
Um,
fitting. All right, beautiful. We've got everyone starting to come in. Good morning, everyone. Please, as you come in, we'd love to hear from you. Feel free to drop in the chat your name, where you're from, and when you do pop that in, please just make sure it does go available to everyone so then Julie and I are able to see that you're here joining us this morning.
yeah, definitely. Let us know. Do you have Pure Fiji already, or are you joining us to see whether it's something that you would love to bring into your business? So let us know that as well. And yeah, we'd love to have some interaction with you all this morning.
Absolutely. So, my name is Heather Ford. I am the Junior Business Development Manager here in Queensland, and I do all of the education in Queensland. I work very closely with the lovely Julie, if you'd love to introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name's Julie. I'm the Senior Business Development Manager in Queensland. I've been working with Pure Fiji for 7 years now, and I come from a really massive spa background. So spa was my passion right from when I qualified in my beauty therapy and then got into skin over the years. But we just absolutely love the brand. We're excited to take you on that journey with us today and talk about it, how it can be fitting for every type of business. You don't need to be a day spa. You don't need to be doing body treatments to be able to have Pure Fiji be super successful in your business. So I'm excited to take a deep dive today, Heather.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jules, we have some lovely people saying good morning. We've got Deanna from Elabache in Carindale. They stock Pure Fiji. She's saying good morning. Hi, Steph. Thank you so much all for joining us. Feel free to keep the interaction coming. If you have questions as we're moving through, please pop it in the chat, Jules, and I would love to be able to answer all of your questions for you. But without any further ado, let's jump into it. Let's get
Let's do it.
started.
All
Okay,
right, you go,
hit it,
Heather.
Jules. We're both too excited to get into
Yeah.
it. So we have here lovely mother and daughter duo, Gaetan and Andre Austin. So they are the beautiful faces behind Pure Fiji. And basically, Pure Fiji, it was founded by Andre and Gaetan back in 1996. And it all started actually around their kitchen table in their home in Suva in Fiji. And they started off by making these beautiful handmade soaps. That's where it all began. And it's such a beautiful story, and the inspiration behind it is just, it's gorgeous. So, being natives to Fiji, living in Suva, if anyone's been there, and please pop it in the chat if you have, you'll see that everyone is just so beautiful. Their skin is gorgeous. Everyone is glowing. Everyone looks so fresh and so healthy. And that was the inspiration behind the Pure Fiji when it first began, and those beautiful spa soaps was how could they utilize these gorgeous native oils and these beautiful botanicals to make the product that we know today. And Jules, I'd love you to talk us through that story a little bit. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, of course. So you're going to hear directly from mother and daughter duo this morning anyway, which is really great. But as Heather said, it did begin in 1996 where they were approached to make handmade soaps for hotels. And it's from that they've actually grown to be the world-renowned producer of bath, body, and an amazing facial range now too. And it is so incredibly popular, especially, I guess, for us here in Queensland, because so many Queenslanders holiday in Fiji. And it's sought in probably 98% of day spas over there. So people really love it. They love the experience. They love the story. They love the products and how it makes them feel. So I think just knowing that it started around, and you will see this in the video, a little kitchen table, hand making soaps, to being such an amazing brand and really, really well known right across the globe as well as Australia.
Yeah, it's a really powerful story, and we're so excited to share that with you all today. And we're going to start off, as Jules mentioned, by watching a little bit of a video from Andre and Gaetan talking about their inspiration, and then we'll deep dive into that a little bit more shortly. Now, hopefully, my sound is going to work. So, Jules, maybe give me a thumbs up.
No, I can't hear it, Heather. Sorry.
No sound.
No sound. Technical difficulties for a Monday morning.
Technology is great when it works. Let's try again.
No, it's still not coming through, Heather. Sorry.
No sound coming through. All right, well, I guess we'll have to tell the story ourselves. Jules, feel
Can you go
free.
share? If you go to your share, can you share sound, Heather? Hello?
Yes, you can. Let's see if that does the trick.
Beautiful.
I think it was 1995. We were sort of dabbling in a lot of different things.
We had someone in the States that wanted us to do a private label soap. And I mean, we'd never been in this industry before. I was from hotels, and so we investigated that, and we started with a line of soaps. First order was, for 24 soaps, and then a week later it was 200, and then it was 1,000, and then it was 10,000, and then it was 20,000, and the only thing that was holding us back is it was taking us so long because it was all hand done. We're working from home and cutting the board by hand, so.
We want to do something that involves local people. We were in the car one day and we saw the children there so neatly dressed, and all their legs and arms and everything was shining with coconut oil.
We noticed that there was coconut oil the Fijian people and Pacific Island people have been using for centuries. They would sell it in glass bottles in the market with like a banana leaf cork. So while that was very lovely, it didn't really last long because of the way it was processed.
We thought if we can get that coconut oil and put it in sterile containers using modern methods of sealing it and everything, it could go, and maybe add a little fragrance, which we did.
We thought, gosh, this would be fantastic. This can be done, in the villages. They don't have to travel or anything. It involves the whole village. And so we were actually the first people in the world to use virgin coconut oil in cosmetic products.
And then we thought, well, we'll make creams and lotions and everything else out of it. So it developed and evolved, it was quite amazing. It was almost like we were born to do it.
The spa director at Red Mountain Spa in Utah, she thought it was just the most amazing thing, and so we were doing the oils and they were using it in massage, and then we started with a sugar scrub, and then it was just like, we were sending gallons up by air, and they just couldn't get enough, and she was doing pina colada rituals, and people would just smell this and come like bees to the spa. Obviously we needed to expand the line, so that's how it all sort of happened. We just sort of forced into it due to market demand.
Pure Fiji is quite unique because it's using all natural products, and it's made in Fiji by Fiji people. It's a company that's run on extremely ethical tenets. We try to be an example to the community, not only in our appearance and everything, but in the things we do. Sustainable resources, and I know they've become catchwords now, but we actually live them.
We sort of embrace that culture, and that's how we as a company run our business. We try and include as many people as we can in our production process. So it's not just our staff that we have that we help, because each staff person might even support 6 or 7 members in their household. We just try and include as many people as possible in our production process. I mean, we could just cut everyone and run on a staff of 20, but how are you benefiting the community, and how are you progressing through life when you know that other people you know, could be part of your process, and their lives can be enriched and they can better their children's lives.
I feel that I've had 7 children, now I've got another 170, but we have a lovely relationship. As I said earlier on, I know the names of their children and where they live, and because I'm interested in people. Humanity is what it's all about, life, isn't it? You can't work so closely and entrust your ideas and your dreams and everything else to people who don't really like you. You know, so you have to like them and they like you, and it's a very symbiotic relationship then. Andre and I have always felt.
I love that video.
I do, and there is more to that video. So, we've got it on YouTube, and it actually goes on to talk further about how Pure Fiji helped after Cyclone Winston had went through the island. So they actually go and help rebuild a school. So if you're really interested in learning more about that, definitely jump onto YouTube and watch the rest of that video. It's wonderful.
Yes.
So let's take a look at what makes Pure Fiji so unique. So they really are powered by community, as you heard them talk about themselves, that they haven't gone to, I guess, traditional methods when they have grown so massive and having to produce so many products. They've really kept as many people in that processes, from collecting of the raw ingredients, taking it to Suva, to the headquarters to be able to be made. There is so many people involved, and both myself and Heather have been really lucky to have gone to Suva, to the headquarters at Pure Fiji, and the people making these products are so happy. They are pouring so much love into every single product that is brought here to us in Australia, and I just absolutely love that. They're really sustainable as well. They're always ensuring that we're minimizing their carbon footprint. So they're really making sure that they are doing everything really intentionally and really thinking about how to give back as well. They've got that handmade paper, so they do create lots of local jobs for the community, and they're made in small batches too. So it means that you're always getting the freshest, best product in your hands when they're delivered. We make them with those cold pressed seed oils, and as you heard them say, they're one of the first cosmetic companies to have used virgin coconut oil. And what cold pressing means is that everything is pressed at room temperature. We're not using really high heat to extract our ingredients. And the reason we don't do that, although it's really, it would be cheaper to be able to press it really hot, you'd be able to produce a lot really quickly. But what that actually does, it actually strips the oils of all the nutritional content that nature designed us to have. So we cold press these, which makes oil a lot slower, but we're making sure that everything in that finished product is going to give us everything nature requires us to have. So you've got it getting all of that nutritional content. We do wild harvesting of all of our ingredients as well. So it means that we're only taking the part of the plant, the flower, the tree that we actually need. We're not uprooting everything. We're leaving it there so it can continue to grow and thrive in the Fijian environment. They've got ethical trading. It's all dermatologically tested as well. So you will find that most people, unless they've got an actual allergy to any of the specific ingredients, it suits everyone. Everyone loves using it. And even for people that have got things like your dermatitis or your psoriasis skins, they've got a complete dealer range that can support that too. We use a high concentration of our actives too. So just because we're delivering an experience, we don't compromise on those results. So we make sure that we use high concentrations in all of the formulations to create change in the skin. It's cruelty-free, and they do have glass packaging in a lot of their skincare line for that low environmental impact too. So we absolutely love that.
Absolutely. And actually, this is a little video here, Jules, that I'd love to share, talking about the process of the beautiful handmade soaps and the paper, the handmade paper that comes with them. So I'm going to play, and hopefully my sound cooperates this time. Those papers, they're gorgeous. I remember when we were in Suva earlier this year, we got to see the full sheets at the training that we did, and it's just gorgeous. There is so much love that goes into it, and there's so much detail in the packaging itself. It's so beautiful.
It is. They're really popular as well. We do retail a lot of these. People get them in for Christmas and things as well to be able
Yeah.
to tell that story. And if you do have Fiji in your business or Pure Fiji in your business already, you are able to jump on their Instagram, and they have done little videos and things like that in the past of that paper making process. So you can actually share that with your clients. And I think the more you share the passion, the story, and the love behind this brand, the more clients lean in and they want everything that Pure Fiji has to offer us. So I want to talk a little bit more on this slide, Heather, about them making a difference. So we've already talked about that wild crafting of all of their ingredients and make sure that we are not taking anything away from nature. We've talked about that beautiful paper project, so that paper making process. But they've got so many other community projects that we don't necessarily hear about all the time. We've got Cara the Flower Lady. We've got the basket weavers as well. And there's just so many things that they do behind the scenes to make sure that even people that aren't potentially working in headquarters, they've got other projects there to make sure that they're giving back to the entire community rather than just the people that are collecting those ingredients and perhaps putting all the products and labeling and everything together at those headquarters. They've got that beautiful green earth symbol, so making sure that we know that we're completely cruelty free, we're not harming anything in nature, we're really making sure that everything, as I said earlier, is completely thought of with complete intent. And then we've got that grey water safe as well. So you're actually able to use this if you've got your own grey water tanks at home. This is completely fine. So especially anyone joining us that's perhaps on more regional, living in more of those countries, you can explain to your clients it's completely grey water safe as well. So they truly are making a difference every single day in what they're doing.
Absolutely. And as well on that, Jules, a lot of the body packaging can be repurposed so easily as well. You know, you take that label off and you're able to use the beautiful jars, the bottles for whatever. It's just, yeah, as you mentioned, every part of that process is thought out with intention, and that packaging now is just so exciting. We've just had the packaging change actually come through, which we are so looking forward to introducing to everyone today. Um, it's absolutely gorgeous. Jules, do you want to maybe talk a little bit about that packaging and what we can expect with the new range?
Yeah, definitely. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit hesitant when I saw the new labeling. I was like, oh my goodness, it's a big change, but it
Yeah.
has grown on me so much. And I think being able to take that and launch it officially at our beauty expo a few weeks ago, it looks absolutely magnificent. And I've seen it on some of our account shelves already, sitting alongside perhaps Image Skincare or the other products that they have, and it just sits beautifully. It's so clean. It just displays greatly. They've made some really great formulation changes in some of the products as well to make sure that they really are being innovative in the fact that what else can we do to make these amazing products that they wear already? How do we make that even better and have that packaging be a real experience for your clients as well?
That's it. And that's what Pure Fiji, it truly is such an experience from beginning to end. And I'm really looking forward to today. We're going to take you through some of our Pure Fiji award-winning, best-selling hero products. And we're going to show you exactly what that looks like and how you can be putting it together for a beautiful prescription for your client to have that island experience at home.
Exactly. And I think, even if you are joining us from that day spa environment, sometimes it can seem really daunting to be able to make those prescriptions, but we've got really great ways of just bringing it into conversation at the end of all of your treatments too. So we'll talk a little on that too. Look at these amazing spas. I want to be whisked away. So they're seen in many luxury spas and hotels right across the globe. And it really does give that experience to clients. As I say, day spas, beauty salons, skin clinics, you can all really enjoy layering this into some part of your business to be able to make sure that your clients are looking after their skin from top to toe. And then we've got our celebrity fans. There's so many celebrities that love Pure Fiji as well. And you'll see that coming through in socials here. So we've got Sophia Richie, Rita Ora, you've got Jennifer Love Hewitt. There's so many people on here. And sometimes that's not something that your clients are drawn to, but the ones that do love the fact that it's got a celebrity following, all of that's there. And we have marketing to showcase on that too.
Absolutely. And I think what that just goes to show as well is just how incredible the Pure Fiji name has just grown. The love for it, it seems to have just exploded on all corners of the globe, which is really exciting. It's got a cult following. People just, once you start using it, you don't stop.
Yeah, and people are, and I think we really saw a massive surge in growth in Fiji during those COVID years because people weren't actually able to get to Fiji. So they were seeking out businesses that have this and continually do. So you know that, if you've got a lot of clients at holiday over there, if you brought this beautiful brand into your business, your clients will be repurchasing every couple of months these beautiful, amazing products and being able to add it into your home care prescription. So don't forget, our skin's our largest organ in the body. We should be educating not just here, but we should be educating everywhere.
Absolutely. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you through some of our hero ingredients and introduce you to the base of our Pure Fiji products. We really have worked hard to combine these beautiful seed oils and give you the best of what nature has to offer, all within that same product. So the base of our Pure Fiji formulation, first off, you have that cold pressed virgin coconut oil. Now, coconut oil is actually an MCT oil. So what that does is that feeds our skin's mitochondria, our cellular powerhouse. So coconut is all about moisturizing the skin, nourishing and protecting, and it makes just everything work so much better. It's going to help to stimulate our own cellular energy, which in turn is going to increase hydration. The skin's going to look plump, it's going to look so glowing, and it is an amazing ingredient to have as the base. You also have your dealo. Dealo is a miracle seed. It does everything. What's the rule in your house, Jules?
Yeah, it's really in my house. I've got, for anyone that doesn't know me, I've got a 7-year-old daughter, and any kind of injury, insect bite, scratch, anything happening, it is Delo to the rescue. She goes to the fridge, gets out either the Delo spray or the Delo gel, and that is just our little miracle worker in our house when anything's going wrong.
Yeah, it's truly incredible. So dealo oil, traditionally the seed is actually broken open and the flesh of that dealo is applied directly to cuts, inflammation, rashes, any kind of inflammatory response in the skin that needs healing and regeneration. And so what we've done is we've popped that into the base of our formulations. And what that's going to do is it's going to regenerate those skin cells. It's going to stimulate that healing. It's going to be highly moisturizing. It's a beautiful oil to have in there. So dealo makes up our second component of our base.
Yeah, and as I said earlier, there is a whole line dedicated to that beautiful Delo oil because it is so healing and regenerating. So really great for if you've got clients that do suffer from dermatitis, psoriasis. They've got a bath therapy for kids as well, or even if you do a lot of massage, bath therapy is really great for that build up of that lactic acid with like people that are working out a lot or holding a lot of tension. So there is a whole line dedicated to that can fit in really well, even with your advanced treatments like your waxings, your IPLs, anything like that too. So just remember that we do have that offering at Pure Fiji.
Oh, absolutely. Dealer is just the best. It's what I swore by when I broke my ankle and I had that scar. I was using that pure dealer on it, and it was amazing just how well the scar healed. So we're big, big believers in dealer. So you've also got your Sakethe. So your Sakethe is a really highly emollient oil. It's going to be skin refining. So this is going to work on making the skin beautiful and clear, helping to improve that texture and tone. It's going to increase that hydration significantly. So Sakethe is another beautiful one. And then you have your macadamia, and your macadamia is excellent for dry skin, more mature skin. We know as we age, everything starts to slow down that little bit, and we start to lose that hydration that our skin used to naturally just produce. So macadamia is a beautiful active to supplement that. It's going to deeply nourish the skin. It's going to prevent that premature aging. And then we have passion flower. And passion flower is a beautiful botanical that we've popped into our Pure Fiji formulations. And what that does is it's going to soothe and it's going to calm that skin. Something that's really amazing about passion flower as well is the fact that it is going to regulate excessive oil production. So that makes it an amazing active for those oily acneic skins. And actually, I think this would be a perfect time to touch on, Jules, about oil phobic and, why that is not anything to be associated, I guess, with the Pure Fiji formulation.
Yeah, so I guess we've come up with over the years, generally your younger clients that will be that little bit of oil phobic because they're maybe suffering from that excess oil flow or potential breakouts, acne, things like that. But there are good oils and there are bad oils. What we are using is good quality cold press oils that when we put good quality oil on an oily skin, it will balance it out. So this will benefit absolutely everyone, whether they are a dry skin or an oily skin, but we can educate on the fact that what we are using here is the best quality oils that will actually create that beautiful balance for those clients that are suffering from excess oil flow on their face or even on their body, potentially their back. So it's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely. So you can see we've combined the best of what nature has to offer, and that is the base of our Pure Fiji formulas. Not to mention, we also have over 72 incredible botanicals that go throughout the range. And what's so exciting about our botanicals is the fact that we've found so many alternatives to those common ingredients, like we have retinol alternatives. We have alternatives to hyaluronic acid, alternatives to vitamin C. So, those ingredients that maybe someone typically would be contraindicated to or sensitive to, we're able to still get that incredible efficacy whilst being able to use these products on really anyone. Everyone can benefit from the Pure Fiji. There's really no one that it excludes.
Not at all. We love that. We love that we're giving everything that nature intended our bodies to have. And we know even post-COVID, people are so very conscious, one of those words,
Both.
about what they're, yeah, about what's actually going on their skin because what
Yeah.
goes on goes in, right? So people are looking for those natural alternatives, but don't want to compromise on results. So the fact that Pure Fiji have gone above and beyond to find these amazing natural alternatives to create change in our face and our body, I think is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's so exciting. So that's just a little bit about Pure Fiji and the story. But now we're going to take a bit of a deeper dive into our hero products. We're going to introduce you to some of our absolute favorites.
Yes.
Um, and I just want to start that off by actually having a little bit of a look at the overview of the brand new packaging. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And as Julie mentioned before, it really looks very cohesive on your shelves. It looks so luxurious. It looks premium, doesn't it?
It does. It's got that amazing premium look without the premium price point for your clients. So it's going to fit beautifully, not only on those shelves, but within your client's budget to be able to nourish their whole entire body. It's all embossed as well. So it feels really nice in your hands. It really is going to give you that beautiful retail experience through your reception area, or if you've got a relaxation lounge, you can have your testers displayed there. So it's just absolutely stunning.
Absolutely. Now, with your Pure Fiji, like we just went through with our beautiful hero ingredients, we have really combined the best of what nature has to offer. But we also then have our signature lines, which is so exciting. So, our signature lines have all of these additional actives and botanicals in there that are going to make them even more targeted to specific concerns. We're so excited to introduce that if you are already a Pure Fiji lover, you may have experienced dragon fruit when it was a capsule collection. It is now permanent part of our signature line, which we are so excited about. So we're going to introduce you to our 6 signature lines and a little bit more about what they're going to do for your clients. So starting off with guava. Now, guava is our anti-aging collection. So this is going to be for the client that's concerned with dullness on the body, loss of elasticity and volume. You know, they might start to experience that thinner skin on the body. When they're sleeping, they're getting the vertical lines. This is really going to support all of that and ensure that that skin is feeling nice and firm and tightened and toned. You've got your noni, and noni is going to protect the skin against that aging. It's going to boost collagen. So it is our rejuvenating collection noni, and that is a really beautiful option again for the client who may be concerned with aging on the body or dull skin, a little bit of pigmentation. This is a great collection for them. You've got coconut lime blossom. That is my personal favorite. Don't know about you, Jules. It's just, what's
Yeah,
your
it
favorite
was
out of
my favorite.
curiosity?
Dragon fruit's taken over for me.
That's
But
perfect.
coconut lime blossom was the staple in my house before dragon fruit.
Yeah, coconut lime blossom, it just has the most beautiful, invigorating scent to it. But where it really shines, it's our Hydro Radiance collection. So for anyone who has any kind of textural concerns on the body, maybe keratosis pilaris on the arms, maybe you're prone to ingrown hairs, shaving rash. Really, what the coconut lime blossom is going to do is give you that beautiful enzymatic exfoliation. It's going to make your skin feel really soft, really bright. Um, and again, like I mentioned, it is just the most beautiful infusion. It smells lovely.
Yeah, it's really great for if you're offering bridal prep as well. Coconut
Mhm.
lime blossom is excellent for that body prep to give that beautiful glow from, as I say, head to toe. So a lot of us are recommending really great prep, maybe 6, 12 weeks in the lead up to a wedding for the face, neck, and décolletage. But then we're forgetting about the body, and there's so many different wedding gowns these days to really low backs and things like that. So I think really recommend you can obviously do this as an actual treatment, but you can recommend this at home to be able to prep that body as well. So I really love that about the coconut lime blossom collection.
Yeah, definitely. It's beautiful to do that in preparation for your wedding tan or for an event. It just makes your skin look so smooth and soft. We've got coconut milk and honey. Coconut milk and honey is a gorgeous infusion. So this is all about firming, toning, and tightening the skin. This is a favorite for our beautiful pregnant mamas who may be watching or experiencing Pure Fiji within your businesses. This is going to support that connective tissue as, we continue to grow, bub, and as our skin starts to change. This is going to help to prevent stretch marks and really support that elasticity of that skin.
Yeah.
Coconut
Think about your
milk and
clients going on your weight loss journeys and things like that as well. I really highly recommend that you get them onto the coconut milk and honey straight away. And because sometimes when we're on those weight loss journeys, we drop weight so quick, we can really lose that loss of elasticity in the skin. And also perhaps you offer body contouring treatments within your business. This supports that perfectly as well. So you can do your packages and maybe bundle in some of the coconut milk and honey products.
yeah, definitely. It's a favorite, isn't it, Jules? Everyone seems to just absolutely love that infusion. You've got
Absolutely.
moringa. Now, moringa is the miracle tree. Moringa is the one that does a little bit of everything. So, moringa is super nutrient dense, really high in antioxidants and vitamins for the skin. And it's an anti-pollutant, it's antioxidant. So, it's going to protect the skin whilst feeding it. It's all about that barrier protection and ensuring that our skin is functioning as it should be, that it's nice and healthy. And it is a great one if you have a client with those corrective concerns on the body as well.
Yep.
And then, Jules, do you want to talk about your favorite? Introduce your baby.
Yeah, look, when Dragon Fruit came out as the capsule collection, I was excited and disappointed all at once because I knew it would leave us, but I was delighted to hear that everyone loved it as much as I did, and it has actually stayed on as a signature infusion. So it's a prebiotic, so it's actually really great at balancing that skin's microbiome. So if you're not talking about microbiome within your business, you definitely should be. It's trending. It is something that we are grateful to be talking about because we've got what I like to call TikTok skins out there now that are so compromised because they've been using things on their face and their body that really shouldn't be, and it's stripping that skin and really affecting that microbiome. So it's really going to support that. It's going to strengthen the barrier. And what I love about it, living here in Queensland, is it improves that luminosity as well. So really getting that skin glowing, which I love because I suffer from that little bit of pigmentation from when I first moved here, loving the sun, and very much try and hide from the sun these days. But it really provides that beautiful luminosity, and the beautiful infusion. It whisks you away to Fiji, in my opinion, and I absolutely love the experience. So we're absolutely delighted to have that back.
Yeah, and I
I'm
know
sure.
that all of our partners are going to be so excited as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So, when it comes to choosing an infusion, there's two different ways that you can look at it. So, absolutely, you can be prescribing a Pure Fiji infusion based on if a client has a corrective concern and we want to choose one of our signature lines. So, for example, if our client is concerned with pigmentation on the body, our coconut lime blossom is going to be our most appropriate there. Or if someone was concerned with aging, that loss of elasticity, and they wanted to really help firm the skin, maybe then we'd look at guava, right? Because you have your additional botanicals there that are going to support that concern. However, don't forget that still the base of every Pure Fiji Beautiful Body product has all of your seed oils, and you still have your incredible botanicals there as well. So you can do your prescription based off a corrective concern, or you can take your client on a beautiful infusion journey. We've created this resource for you, and it is a great tool to be utilizing to help your client choose their most perfect pairing with the infusions. Everyone's obviously going to have a little bit of a different preference. So, what you can do is introduce your client to Pure Fiji with your opening question. Do you prefer fruity or floral? Most people are going to swing one way or the other. So, for example, if I like something a little bit more floral, we can dive into that more. Do you prefer something musky? Do you prefer something a little bit lighter? And that will help us lead to some perfect options for our client. And that's what it is. We want to really customize that prescription to our client in that particular infusion. So I know, in your spa environments, in your salons where you may be doing facials, for example, and doing a beautiful hand and arm massage, this is the perfect opportunity to get your client to choose their infusion before their treatment and be utilizing that for them. I know that that's a really one of your favorite ways, Jules, in the salons to be introducing Pure Fiji to your clients.
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, most people, when they take this on, might start only with kind of 3 different infusions, potentially 4 sometimes. So it's a little bit easier then because you can let them smell just a couple, or you can let them smell all 4 and be able to choose. But if you're someone that has a lot of the different infusions, this is a great way to narrow it down so we're not confusing those senses for the clients. And what actually happens is then the clients are taking, they're more likely to take that product home and they've actually decided on that infusion themselves. So yes, a lot of people will have perhaps a signature line that they've got in professional, but you've got those beautiful testers that you're able to take those clients on the journey and really help them pick something they're truly drawn to that they will continually use and continually repurchase from your business.
Yeah, absolutely. So there is so much option for your client, and we have some amazing tools that are going to help you to narrow that down to a really personalized, tailored prescription for your clients as well.
Absolutely. And we give you those prescriptions too. So on inside ShareFile, if you are a partner with us already, you'll know that's where all of your marketing tools sit. But if you're new to us, we've got a portal where we do give you all of your marketing resources, and part of that is your actual Pure Fiji prescription. So we've got it in two different forms for both face and body. So you're actually able to write that up for your clients after their treatment.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of great supporting material available. Okay, let's dive into our hero products. I'm so excited to introduce to you our first product, which is our Nourishing Exotic Oil. This is our number one best-selling product worldwide, is the exotic oil. It is an absolute favorite because of its versatility. This is the oil that you can use in 100 different ways. And I'm going to talk you through some of my favorites, and then Jules, you might have a couple of things that you want to add in here. But your exotic oil, this is an amazing massage medium. It is a beautiful, we do a treatment called a Fijian scalp massage, and it is so beautiful when it's nice and warm through that scalp because it's actually naturally antifungal as well. So if you've got any clients with seborrheic dermatitis, for example, it is an amazing not only scalp treatment for the health of the scalp, but the health of the hair as well. So they can be using this then at home as a hair treatment once or twice a week, and it is beautiful. This is an amazing shaving medium. You can use this as a pre-cleanse oil. And then Julie's favorite way is to be using this as a body serum. So Jules, maybe you want to talk us through that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think a lot of people think that to retail an oil or a massage medium, you're going to need your partner at home or one of the kids to be massaging it in to get any kind of benefit from it. Where I want you to think of this as your serum for the body. So it's best put on just as you come out the shower when your skin is still damp. Don't forget, when we think about serums for our face, it's got the highest concentration of our ingredients. It goes into the deepest layers of the skin to be able to make that change. And then you can layer over the top your lotion or your body butter. So I truly want you to see it and prescribe it like that, but also let your clients know all the other ways that they can utilize it. Because once again, people are looking for multifunctional products, right? They don't just want one product that only does one thing. They want to know they can use it for a multitude of things. So, as Heather said, you can do it as a hair treatment. You can use it as a cuticle oil. So, if you're doing nails in your particular business, you can be massaging this in as a cuticle oil at the end of your services. So, it really is so many different ways to utilize this, both in professional but at home. So you'll know that this is why it's such a top seller, is because of all the different ways that your clients can utilize this, and it will nourish their body all day long.
Absolutely. And you have those beautiful four seed oils as the base of your exotic oil. You're combining all of those incredible benefits into the one product for your client to be feeding that skin and really nourishing. So it is no wonder that exotic oil is an absolute favorite worldwide,
Yeah.
and has won so many awards, as you can see there on the side. That is only a small handful of them. It is just an amazing product.
Yeah.
Next is your hydrating body lotion. So your hydrating body lotion, you have your four seed oils as the base. However, what we've also done is we have fresh coconut milk, which gives it such a light, hydrating consistency where it really absorbs beautifully into the skin. And you have lots of hyaluronic acid in here as well, which is going to not only attract but retain moisture in that skin as well. This body lotion makes your skin feel so soft. But my favorite part of the body lotion is the fact that it absorbs. It doesn't feel like it sits on the skin and feels greasy and heavy. It just has the most beautiful silky feel to it, doesn't it, Jules?
Yeah, it really is one of our top sellers. It's really great for us here in Queensland during those summer months where it really is hotter. So I want you to think about how you might prescribe these differently when it comes to your two different kind of body hydration options. So I always think a hydrating body lotion is really great for your clients that are maybe more of that oily or skin type. Or you might think of this as summer and winter will go into the body butter. So there's so many different ways you can introduce both to your clients. You want to be recommending this as your waxing maintenance product. That along with our either our coconut crush scrub or our sugar rub to be able to ensure that the skin that we are doing that waxing is soft and hydrated. We've all been there where you're in that treatment room waxing full legs and they are so dehydrated and got that buildup of dead skin cells that the hairs are just snapping. So we actually want to prescribe this as that waxing maintenance to ensure that skin is hydrated and healthy to give the most effective wax so they're not having to come back sooner for their appointments. You want to recommend this for your everyday hydration, but if you do tanning, we can recommend this as your hydrator to use every day so that tan wears really well and it continues to look great the whole way through your tan being on. So really it should be recommended to everybody, but those things are a really great way to introduce it. If you're not doing body treatments and you don't necessarily want to do any body treatments, it can be sold so easily to absolutely everybody coming through the doors of your business.
Absolutely. It's an essential to the routine.
Yeah.
You then have your coconut sugar scrub. This is and again, another crowd favorite. It is the most beautiful, luxurious exfoliation. So you've actually got in here, you've got your four seed oils, but what gives you that beautiful abrasion is the raw sugar cane crystals. Oh, got a bit excited. The raw sugarcane crystals. So that is what is going to really gently buff away those dead skin cells, give that radiance to the skin and make it feel so lovely and smooth. Now, with your sugar scrub, little tip, less is more. It goes a really long way. But this will just make the skin feel so buttery, so soft, and then ready for that beautiful exotic oil and hydrating lotion or the body butter to be rehydrating that skin.
Yeah, definitely. So you can offer this in your treatment room. So we are going to talk about this in a little moment, but if you're doing hand and arm massages already in your facials, you can have an exfoliation upgrade where you can exfoliate that arm prior to that massage. We can recommend this for those serial tanners that like to have that done once a week or once a fortnight, where they do tend to sometimes get that little bit of that build up of that tan in those certain areas. So because we're doing a kind of 2-in-1 here, that effectively breaks that down to ensure that we're starting with nice fresh skin for that fresh tan. We can recommend it for those waxing clients. We can recommend it to absolutely anyone because people do forget to exfoliate their body. They're really great at potentially exfoliating their face, but the body again gets neglected. So really easy way to bring it into a client skincare routine and have that beautiful hydrated skin. Don't forget, if we don't exfoliate, when we're putting our hydrating lotion on or exotic oil, we're almost buttering burnt toast. We want to make sure those beautiful nourishing ingredients are getting right into that skin and providing us with all the benefits.
Definitely. And I think one of my favorite things about this product as a therapist is the fact that you are able to give a completely mess-free body treatment to your client. You're not going to have sugar flying everywhere. When you're actually utilizing this in your treatment, it becomes the most beautiful honey-like consistency as you're working it into the skin. That is one of the best things about using this in the treatment room. Completely no
Yeah.
mess.
Yeah, I remember when I started in day spas, it was mainly salts that we had, and no matter how well you swept that room post-treatment, it was still crunch, 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 crunch under
Yeah.
your feet. You won't get this. It won't even end up on your towels at all. And if you are a Pure Fiji partner already and you're thinking, Heather, you're lying, it goes everywhere, chat to one of our trainers or your business development manager because there'll be a couple of things potentially that's going wrong there. So please reach out if you've got any questions in relation to that.
Absolutely. And then you have your nourishing body butter. So this is your beautiful four seed oils, but you have some additional extracts in here. So you'd have that passion flower. You've got the hyaluronic acid for that intensive hydration. You've got that fresh coconut milk. And in the butter, you also have cacao seed butter as well. It is the most nourishing body treatment. When you put this on, you feel instantly like all of your cracked, dry skin is gone. It
Yeah.
is my favorite personally, the body butter. Um, this is also an amazing one to sleep in. Pop it on your feet, pop some socks on. I swear to God, you wake up the next morning and you feel like a new person with this. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, so if you do a lot of pedicures and things like that, it's a really great one to be making your recommendation post pedicure to make sure that they're looking after their feet in between their probably what 6 weekly appointments.
Yeah.
But that's phenomenal to do. And as I said, it's really great for our winter as well. Recommending this in winter to provide that skin with that little bit more nourishment. And it's not like your typical body butters that you've perhaps experienced before, where they sit topically on that skin and feel hot and heavy. Although it has got more of our macadamia oil in there to provide more of that nourishment, it's still incredibly fluffy and light on the skin. It won't feel intensive and heavy, but it will provide that extra nourishment for those drier skin types. So we absolutely love this.
Definitely. Not only do you have your core four hero products, but there is a complete suite of products to be supporting your clients at home as well. And you can see that here in this slide, the beautiful range that Pure Fiji does have to offer your clients.
Yeah, and there's so many options here. If you are a day spa, you've got your shower gels, your shampoos, your conditioners that you can have in the shower rooms where they get changed. Me and Jess, our head of education, swear by the insect repellent. We've moved out to the country, so my daughter just picks up the insect repellent every time we go anywhere and just grabs it and takes us along the way. And it really does help protect us. So there's so much there. You've got your vanity hand wash and lotion that you can be popping at your sinks. So there's so many different ways to have this in there. But as I say, we really showcase the core four because that is what walks out the door. But there's other amazing ways to utilize that. And again, if we think about tanning, if we think about waxing, you should have that shower gel in there as well. So they're not using sulfates on the skin and stripping that microbiome again. So it is customizable to what will be best for your business. But as I say, the core four is an absolute must.
Definitely. And not to forget the amazing facial range that Pure Fiji has to offer. I love the packaging. How gorgeous is that all together?
It is. And if you maybe have been following Pure Fiji for some time, you will know that they revamped all of their facial collection and then brought out the beautiful vitamin C. And the results we are seeing across the country with this line is absolutely phenomenal. And those lip products are definitely one of my faves.
And they're such an easy thing to incorporate into your treatments. They take little time to do. They really elevate the experience for the client and it introduces them to Pure Fiji so seamlessly.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to learn more, we haven't put too much into the facial collection today, but book a discovery call with your business development manager if you do want to learn that little bit more. Now, we've got an absolute array of treatments and protocols. So if it is something that you want to bring in, sorry, I just hit my door there. If you do want to bring it in as actual treatments, if you've got the type of business that wants to offer body rituals, if you are more of that day spa environment, we've got an absolute array of body rituals in here. One of my favorite is a royal milk and honey ritual, which really is the signature. And what I love about that is you're not having to use as many hot towels either because you are able to leave that mask on and benefit that client for the rest of the day, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely. Then you've
Now,
got your
one of my
Pure
favorite My Pure Fiji Wellness Elements menu, which I created I think during COVID.
Yeah.
So a lot of people ask me, oh no, if I take on Pure Fiji, I have to do body treatments. That is actually not the case. You don't have to do a full array of body treatments at all. They have got these wellness elements that you can bring into your facials and things like that, just to be able to open up the conversation of the products so that your retail moves really easily.
Yeah, I love these menus that you created, Julie. I think there's just such an easy way to be introducing Pure Fiji to every client. It doesn't matter what your business model is. There's a way to introduce it to every single treatment.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got beautiful facial rituals here as well. So everything from your full 1 hour offering to your express. With our express treatments, we do highly recommend that we put them into packages rather than as a standalone treatment. So again, this is all something that you can talk to your business development manager, how we can seamlessly add these treatments into your menu. So, what will Pure Fiji do for your business? It is a phenomenal brand that will elevate your service offerings from either full treatments to those wellness elements. You're going to be able to increase your retail sales, especially at those special times of year like Christmas, Mother's Day. We've just launched our Christmas packs and they sell incredibly well by themselves, but alongside gift vouchers. It will bring you client loyalty as well as brand new clients into your business that you can then convert to skin treatments or pedicures or whatever other offerings that you have. We have got exclusive marketing support for you. We really align with this sustainability of your business as well. And we really leverage proven profitability. So there is not a business I haven't seen Pure Fiji go in and it has not increased all of these things. It really does attract all those clients into your business and really just up level not only that experience, but that overall business profitability.
Definitely. And talking about attracting clients, we have some beautiful new merchandising available with the launch of the new packaging. So here's a little sneak peek, Jules.
Yes, we absolutely love that. I love the new testers. They look amazing. If you did join us at Beauty Expo, you would have seen some of these merchandising tools, and it really does create that retail experience. Don't forget, clients love that. So we've got planograms all ready to go for you. So it's really easy to put it into your business, and it's really easy to train in and launch as well.
Yeah, and this is a little bit of a look of what Pure Fiji could display on your shelves. We've also got another one here which has a little bit of a smaller offering, but still looks so gorgeous. I love the new color banding on the bottom. I think it just makes it look so clean.
Yeah, it does. It's gorgeous.
So, what support are we going to be offering you when you bring Pure Fiji into your business? So, we have a education team that is going to be able to support you alongside your business development managers in implementing Pure Fiji, getting your team nice and trained up and feeling really confident with the product to be able to share that love and that experience then with your clients. So we do have our Pure Fiji classroom training, which is such a great class for your for your therapist to be attending. And we recommend that you come and see us once a year for a refresher as well when you're partnered with Pure Fiji. So then you stay up to date with anything that is new and exciting, and you're able to pick up little tips and tricks from each other, which is one of the
Yeah,
most
definitely.
valuable parts.
Yeah, absolutely.
We also have amazing online training, educational webinars available, and we also then have your focus trainings as well. So we really do work to support you in every aspect of that implementation.
Beautiful. And exceptional marketing support. So we do all your marketing for you from your teaser campaigns to be able to launch this into your business. We have that strategy of how it's effectively going to work for you and make sure that that brand works hard for your business from day one. You've got your profit advantage in here as well, which goes through all of your monthly promotions, volume drives, product launches, and deals. So you will always be continually supported in that marketing environment to ensure Pure Fiji is a success.
Absolutely. And we have so many incredible testimonials from our partners of what Pure Fiji has done for their business. So know that you are in such great hands when you take on Pure Fiji. You're really supported from go to woe. We
Yeah,
work on that 360 approach, don't we, Jules, in terms of that
yeah,
support.
absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Awesome.
Beautiful. Thank you guys so much
Yeah,
for joining
thank you for
us
joining us.
today.